I'm excited to be back with you again to talk about what our sermon is going to be about this coming Sunday. So, again, we're going through the Gospel of Matthew, and we've covered the first 6 chapters so far. And this week, we are closing out the Sermon on the Mount by looking at chapter 7. As I've said the last 2 weeks, there is so much to cover. I'm just not going to get to it all. I just can't do justice to the Sermon on the Mount in 3 weeks. That's okay. I have a feeling that at some point in the future, I will revisit this material and we'll do it. We'll do it again and cover some different things at that time. So for this week, I'm still trying to hone in for sure what I'm going to talk about. I know that I partly want to talk about the Golden Rule and its application to our lives and what it really means for us to live that way. So I definitely want to talk about the Golden Rule, but I also want to talk about fruit in our lives as well. What Jesus talks about with good fruit and bad fruit. What is he talking about there? Again, what does that look like for us? And then the final thing that I'd like to touch on, if I can get to all three without, going too long, is to also talk about the idea of building on that solid foundation. The wise man builds his house upon the rock. The foolish man builds his house upon the sand. So I want to talk about that as well because, boy, it's just such important material to cover. Again, I'm going to try to get to what I can. I know that I won't be able to get to it all, and that's okay. It's not the end of the world if we don't get to it all, but I want to get to what I can because it's just such a rich and important chapter to cover. So I want to encourage you and challenge you once again, read ahead. Read chapter 7, dive into it, look at it, see what you can discover, what God is trying to teach you from Matthew chapter 7. And I hope that you come ready to engage and to learn and to hear the voice of the Lord as we engage this material this weekend. So read, study, and be prepared for this coming Sunday. And I'm really looking forward to being back again with everybody. Stay warm and stay safe, and have a great rest of the week.